As you know, you can create corrugation in ShipConstructor in two different ways. One is corrugation from standard stock, corrugated stock, and another one is corrugation from plate stock. In this video we will review the second case, corrugation from plate stock, and we will make this on the example of bottom girder with the knuckle. First of all, in hull drawing I have created two lines which will define the shape of my girder, and I will project them onto the surface. Original lines can be deleted, and projections I will extract from the plate on the surface. From one of these lines I will create planar group. I will call it girder 2500. And the second one I will just transfer to this planar group. Now we can open this planar group and continue with our plate parts. First of all, I will convert these lines into 3D polylines. I will explode them. Now these are two 3D polylines. Then I will move them to draft cut layer and I will change color by layer. Now we will have to make two projections of these lines. So we will need to copy these lines, and I will do this with the command copy geometry to layer, and I will copy this geometry to revision layer. First of all, I will project these lines onto the world UCS. And I will join them into one polyline. Then we need the second set of our lines. I will open revision layer. Again, I will change the layer of these lines. These two lines we will project onto the UCS of the planar group. And again I will join them in one polyline. Now let us review what we have at the moment. On the top view we can see this line which will define the shape of the corrugation, and on the side view we will see this line which defines the lower edge of the plate. Staying in the planar group UCS, we can create another lines which will define the edges of the plate. Or several plates. And now we can create this corrugated plate. But here we have to remember that corrugated plate will be created so that thickness will be centered above the corrugation profile line. So half of thickness will go outboard and half inboard. In this case, if I will use this line, half of thickness will create collision interference between the girder and the shell. I know that my plate part will be 12 mm or 10 mm thick. So first of all, in the World UCS, I have to move this line by half of thickness. So I will move it by 5 mm to center line. Then I will switch back to UCS of the planar group, and I can create new corrugated plate. I pick the point inside the contour. I choose the stock, plate 10 mm. I want to show expanded geometry and orientation icon. And I select the corrugation profile line. We can let ShipConstructor to auto-calculate lines for knuckles, or we can select position of these lines manually. I will choose the second option, and I will select this endpoint. Now you can see that plate with knuckle was created, and thickness goes inboard, complete thickness goes inboard, which doesn't create any collisions. We can check this also if we will open hull drawing. And I will M-link this planar group. And you will see that there is no collision between the girder and the shell.